Hi, I'm Paul. Well, Paul's a rubbish name. There's loads of people called Paul. You don't want to be called Paul. No one's going to remember you if you're called Paul. Paul McCartney had this trouble. No one remembers him. Everyone remembers Ringo Starr. I could go by the name Ringo, but then if I said I was called Ringo, you'd always think of Ringo Starr, so that's no good. Well, wouldn't think of me. Oh well, Paul it is, I suppose, for now. Anyway, I had a problem the other day. I was taking the car in for an MOT. I'd changed the tyres recently and checked everything was okay, so I was pretty sure it was going to sail through. And it did pretty well sail through, apart from one issue. Under the rear bumper, there's an assembly for a light that shines down on the number plate, and that entire assembly was missing. You can't see it when you look at the car. You've got to get underneath the bumper to see that it's missing, or in a dark room and put the lights on and see that there's no light to be shining on it. So the guy had explained this to me and taken me out and shown me the bumper, or under the bumper, and this lack of light assembly. It's very odd. Maybe it just wasn't fitted. I mean, the bumper got replaced a few years ago, and maybe they didn't put the assembly back in. I thought, no, it's had 2 MOTs since then, which must have been noticed then. Even one of them at the same place that I was just going to failing me this time. So maybe it's fallen out. Maybe it's fallen out. So I thought, okay, we'll have to get this replaced. Can you order me in a new one? And they said, yeah, we'll order you in a new one. Take the car home and we'll order you in a new one next day. So meanwhile, I talked to my wife about this and said, yeah, it's somehow disappeared, the assembly. And she said she was talking to a friend about this. At least I think it was my wife I was talking to. Must I pay better notice if I'm not sure it's my wife. Anyway, she was talking to somebody, friend, person down the pub or something. No, she doesn't go to the pub. Anyway, she was talking to somebody. How was she talking to someone down the pub if she doesn't go to the pub? Anyway, she was talking to somebody and they somehow discussing my personal life, no idea why. Okay, it's not that personal, being a car. And they suggested that someone was stealing these things. They're very easy to steal. And you're going, okay, so it's possible that this has been stolen. Okay, I don't remember any big clunker out the back of my car. It's quite a large chunky thing, a couple of foot wide. And so if someone's stolen this, it's very particular for the model of car that, you know, it's going to be the only correct thing. It's not going to be correct for any other model of car or anything out of that, you know, particular model, the year's range or whatever that model covered. And the cost isn't that much for this assembly. It's about 60 quid. Now, as I said at the beginning, I've just had 4 new tyres fitted to this car. Each of those tyres is worth more than that light assembly, and those tyres would fit all sorts of cars. This light assembly will only fit this specific model, so are they still into order? I have no idea. So anyway, I went back to took the car in today back to the MOT place who'd ordered in the part, and the part hadn't turned up and they said it was due in the next day or so. Or no, it's the next hour or so, and I get a call a couple of hours later saying the part's been delivered but it's the wrong part. Well, actually it's not the wrong part, it's the right part, but for the wrong model. My particular model lasted for about 7 years. This is for another variant, presumably the newer model of the car. So they have to go away and order a new one to get delivered. I sure hope that the people who nicked this, supposedly nicking it to order for something else, didn't nick the wrong part. It's not as if they got themselves a bumper deal.